down to Georgetown, Kentucky. William Penn in the white, Georgetown, Kentucky in the black with orange trim. William Penn comes down on the attack to Ellison for three. Up and no good, and one and done, and here comes Georgetown, Kentucky. A perennial power in the NAIA, but are the fourth seed and the underdog in this game here tonight. Ball fake, and the dribble drive is Poindexter. His shot up and good. Quan Poindexter from Hopkins, Kentucky, and through Southwest Illinois College gives the Tigers the first lead of the game at 2-0. Inside move by Torin. He's going to draw the foul. They go against Chris Coffey, his first team foul.
2 shots.
Free throw up and good. Torin's got the first. Second one right through there. Torin Jones with 2, 73% free throw shooter. 2-2 early. We played less than a minute. Back to the basket. Stewart gets his man up in the air, then it's going to be rejected by Trotter. On the push. Layup up, no good. Follow up, no good. And Georgetown, Kentucky comes down with the rebound in the hands of Troy Stewart. Stewart has the basketball. Pull up three from the left, right wing, up and good. Troy Stewart from downtown hits a three, and it's 5-2 Georgetown. Georgetown was in a dogfight against Park University, trailed 39-37 at halftime. Game that had 15 lead changes, and Torin Jones just lights up another three, but they were able to survive and win at 81-72. We're tied at 5 with 18:33 to play. With the ball is Stewart. Stewart maybe got held, nothing called. Teardrop, no good. Gets his own rebound. He's going to draw the foul. Nice hustle play by Troy Stewart, just a sophomore. Going against Kevin Smith, his first. Team foul number 1.
Troy Stewart, 2 shots.
First one by Stewart is up and good. Stewart's got 4. Second one up and good as well. So Stewart's in the scoring column for 5 here early. 18-18 to play. 7-5 Georgetown. Drive to the basket is Ellison. Teardrop inside, up and good. Lionel Ellison has 2, and we're tied at 7. A lot of offense here in the first 2 minutes. Ellison averages 11.7 points a game. Stewart, teardrop, can't get it to go. And in transition, here comes the Statesman from Oaks, Oskaloosa, Iowa. We've got a good contingent of fans here have made the trip from Iowa. 3 ball, hits the back of the iron and ran down by Poindexter on the defensive rebound. Coast to coast layup won't go. A little offensive interference, but nothing called on Coffey. His shot way off the mark, and it's going to be last touched by the Statesman, though, and out of bounds off the arm of Trotter. $17:21 to play, opening half. Inside, going to work. Jump hook up and good. Chris Coffey's got a deuce. It's 9-7 Georgetown. And we're going to have a reach-in foul.
On the Tigers, Quan Poindexter.
That'll be on Quan Poindexter, his first. Second team foul. Underneath the basket for William Penn. Looking for Jones, and somebody fell asleep for Georgetown. Somebody fell asleep for the Tigers, and Jones has got 7 early, and we're tied at 9. Weave out front into the hands of Poindexter. Goes one-on-one. Some contact, nothing called. He'll throw it back out to Stewart and then nearly loses it and does. He steps out of bounds. Troy Stewart looks at his head coach, Chris Briggs, who asked the official, wasn't he pushed a little bit to go out of bounds? Nothing called. No harm, no foul, and William Penn has an opportunity to take the lead. They're 22 points better than Loyola, Louisiana, on Thursday, winning 100-78. Turnaround jump shot inside the paint won't go by Brandon Trotter. On the push, here comes Poindexter. Check that. Darian Burns. Burns in trouble, needs to get rid of it, gets it to Stewart. Troy Stewart, all conference, Mid-South Conference. Push, little two-hand push and nothing called on that. Inside, left-handed, teardrop won't go. Fight for the board, still loose on the deck. It's going to be, and then jumping over press row here at a nice hustle play was Charles Knowles. Chris Briggs in his 7th season and all 7 years and 26 straight seasons. This Georgetown, Kentucky team has appeared in this tournament. On the push, Ellison kicks it off to the corner. Ball fake, wrap around. No, couldn't get the English on it to let it go back through the basket was Trotter. And up and down we go. Stewart, top of the key. Crossover. Kicks it to Coffey. Coffey's going to go to the paint. Loses control. Gets it back. Loose on the deck. Fight for it. And Georgetown, Kentucky keeps it. Stewart just keeps it in. Three-pointer. Bungo. And a hustle play. Saving the ball before it went into backcourt. And Stewart comes down. Drains the three. His second of the game. He's got 8. And it's 12-9 Georgetown, Kentucky. On the push. Contact up and good. Kevin Smith weaved his way inside the paint, kissed it off the glass, and it's 12-11. 15:09. Jump shot inside, air ball. Rebounded by Trotter. That'll start transition. Baseball pass, transition up and good. Torrin Jones has got 9. And a great feed by Kevin Smith. Coffey into the lane, off the glass, can't get it to go, and Jones gets the rebound. Outlet in transition. Here come the Statesman. Contact, shot goes up, and will they count it? Yes! Count the deuce by Charles Knowles. And the second foul on Poindexter, third team foul. Cadario Fleming will check in the lineup for William Penn, the Statesman. 15-12, biggest lead of the game by either team. And Knowles gets the free throw and then gets subbed out, and Jarvis Haywood will check back in. That's John Henry in his 16th season. Said won the Heart of America Athletic Conference, or as we call it here, the HAC. 23-3 and good competition. Several HAC teams made this championship. Stewart open three, bullseye. Troy Stewart's got a touch. He's got 11. That's his third three ball. And it's 16-15. Jones answers and does. Torrin Jones is torrid right now with 12 points. 19-15, the Statesman's by 4. Got a feeling this game, these teams can pour on the points. William Penn averaging 93 a game. Stewart misses the 3 and rebounded by Fleming. Georgetown averages 80. Torrin Jones gets it rejected. Reverse layup up and good by Kevin Smith. He's got 4, and it's 21-15. With 13:25 to play in the first half. Stewart, top of the key. Back to Stewart. Pass inside, back to the basket is Avila. Turnaround jump shot leaves it short, but we're going to have a foul and a nice hustle play by Darian Burns. He's going to draw the foul and get rewarded and shoot 2. There against Kevin Smith, his second, team foul number 2. But to the line to shoot a pair will be Darian Burns for Georgetown. Burns, just a 58% free throw shooter, puts it up and in. Burns hits them both. He's got a deuce, and it's 21-17. We've played just about 7 minutes. 13:05 remaining in the opening half. Trying to get it to Jones. He's got 12 early. Step through. Double team. Ball is stripped away and fouled by Cowherd, the freshman. L.J. Cowherd, the 6-footer. That's his first. Team foul number 4. Ball will be thrown underneath the basket to William Penn. 3-ball, deep corner. And goes over a rectangular backboard. That's out of bounds. On the miss, Georgetown will get it back.
So for the Tigers, 15.
That's when Rogers, the 6'6" senior, will come into the game. (21-17). The number 1 seeded Statesman from the Dewar bracket have the lead. Out front to Cowherd. Takes it to the elbow, then reverses it out with the right-handed dribble, then pulls up and takes a shot and drains it. L.J. Cowherd had just checked into the lineup, puts it up and in. 21-19. Ball is loose, and we're going to have a tie-up. Alternate possession will go to Georgetown. (21-19), 12 to go in the first half. Jacob Conway has checked into the lineup. 3-ball up and good. DeTuan Rogers, a little bench support here for the Georgetown Tigers, Kentucky Tigers, and they have taken a 22-21 lead on a 7-0 run with 5 bench points. Jones demanding the ball inside. They'll throw it back out to Lionel Ellison. Ellison goes to work. Back over to Jones, top of the key. Puts it on the dribble and hands it back off. 4 on the shot clock. 3, 2, inside. Gets it off just as the shot clock expires and scores it is Cordario Fleming. He's got a bucket. 23-22. William Penn by a point. Shot inside, can't hit the bunny. Good drive by Avila, but just couldn't finish. That starts transition. Ellison toss it over to the corner. Deep corner won't go, but ball is run down by Knowles, and then he steps out of bounds.
After the Statesman 31 is Sean Benson. For the Tigers, Troy
Stewart will check back in the lineup, replacing Darian Burns for Chris Briggs's Georgetown, Kentucky Tigers. Record 35 appearances, 26 in a row, unmatched in NAIA history. Made it to the finals a year ago and lost in the last seconds to Mid-America Christian. Shot is forced up and scored it. Edson Avila just forced that up from about 8 feet, put it up and in, and it's 24-23, and back and forth we go. 10:15 to play. On the drive, contested, shot no good, tip try no good. A lot of hands going up for it, and Georgetown has it and then throws it down the court and throws it away. Trying to push tempo was L.J. Cowherd for Georgetown, trying to get up to Stewart. So, Coach, you can take those mistakes. You're trying to push it and trying to get something going on the brick and just threw it a little bit too far out of the reach of Stewart. The all-conference sophomore guard in the Mid-South Conference for the Tigers. Open three, right wing, won't go down by Haywood, and then it's last touch by Georgetown. So William Penn will keep it, 9:55 to play. First half. Long range three ball clangs off the rim and into the hands of Cowherd for Georgetown, Kentucky. Shot no good, one and done. Rebounded by Haywood. Haywood keeps the basket, and we'll have a blocking foul. Good call by the lead official along the baseline. That'll be called on Cowherd, his second, team foul number 5. It'll send William Penn to the free throw line. Let's take a look at it. Was it a charge or block? Make the decision. Looks like moving just slightly to his right was Cowherd. Two-shot opportunity. First one up, good. Second toss. Rattles them both in for Haywood. (25-24) William Penn with 9:15 to play in the first half. On the dribble drive, gets it back out to Stewart, gets his pocket picked. That starts a 3-on-1 transition. And a ball is going to be deflected off of William Penn knee. Maybe getting away with a little bit of a push was Kevin Smith, but they said the ball just went out. Good one here. We've had 4 good ones. 4 tight games here, and we'll get to those at halftime and give you a bracket and an update. Cowherd open 3 in and out, and rebounded by Fleming. On the push and into the corner, going to work is Haywood. Ball gets loose. Haywood gets it back. Nearly stripped from behind. With the basketball is Benson. His shot up and good. Junior Deshaun Benson gives William Penn a 3-point lead, 27-24. Cowherd on the drive. Ball fake, needs to get rid of it. Kicks it off to Conway, in turn gets it to Stewart at the top of the key. High pick and roll. Stewart behind the back for the sophomore. Goes to the basket. Teardrop inside, won't go, but Coffey clears the offensive board. Back to Stewart, thought about a 3. Kicks it over to Cowherd. Into the corner, Conway for 3. Leaves a little bit short. Down on the deck and rebounded by William Penn. That's Benson. Outlet and on the push. Long range 3 from the left wing, won't go. Maybe an over the back call, nothing called, but now they'll get the call against Georgetown and the follow-up and scoring it. They're going to get Conway with the foul, his first team foul number 6. Count the bucket for Jeremy Postal, who's just checked in the lineup. He'll have a chance to make a 3-point play here. .77% free throw shooter as Conway heads to the bench. For Georgetown, Edson Avila will check back in for Chris Briggs' squad. 29-24, William Penn by 5, 7:49 to play in the opening half. 3 throw by Postal, up and good. Burns will check in for Cowherd. 6-point lead for William Penn. William Penn put 100 yesterday on Loyola, Louisiana. They average 93 a game, so they can fill it up. Dribble drive to the basket, up and good. What a move by Darian Burns. He has 4. 30-26, Georgetown just hanging close with the top seed of the Dewar bracket, the 31-3 William Penn University Statesman. Oskaloosa, Iowa. Jump shot from the three-point range on the left wing won't go. One and done. Outlet, and here comes Burns on the push. Stewart, ball fake, try to get a step through, then throws it back out, and Georgetown will reset the offense into the hands of Burns. A little contact out front, nothing called. Kicked in the corner for Coffey for 3. Can't get it to go. Tip try out, and was recovered by William Penn. They'll push it down the court. In the hands of Ellison. He'll take the fade away and got it. Nice rim roll by Lionel Ellison. Puts up the deuce with 6:28 to play. It's 32-26 William Penn. High screen, trying to get Stewart open. Stewart open for 3. Hits the back of the iron. Fight for the rebound, and Coffey comes down with it. Goes back up. Body control, couldn't get it to go. Somebody hit the rim, nothing called, and here comes William Penn on the push, and Ellison. Ball is going to be stolen by Coffey, and a nice hustle play. Up to Stewart. Stewart will attack the paint. Think about a 3, and then gets... That might be an intentional foul by grabbing the jersey. Let's see how they look at this. And that's what it's going to be. An intentional foul, the grabbing of the jersey as Stewart went to the basket. Intentional foul. Referees did an amazing... Free throw by Stewart, up and good. Stewart's got 12. 74% free throw shooter and makes them both. Stewart with 13. Now Georgetown, Kentucky can possibly make this a 5-point trip. They'll have the ball underneath their own basket. Baldwin will throw it in. To Coffey inside. Baby Hook won't get it. Got rearranged or misdirected by Mr. Jones. 3 ball from the right wing, hits the front of the lip. Tip try no good, and Burns has the rebound. In transition, coast to coast layup, can't get it to go. But they're going to call a foul on William Penn. That's on first on Postal, 4th team foul. We'll take a look. There's the drive. And looks like he got him with the body, and the free throw goes up and in for Burns. He's got 5. It's a 3-point game. A little mini 3-0 run here for Georgetown, Kentucky. This has been tied from the get-go. 5:46 to play in the opening half. Second opportunity for Burns. Free throw up. Hits the front iron, front lip, and rolls off, and rebounded by Jones. Into backcourt to Benson. Check that to Lionel Ellison. Ball hawked out front by L.J. Cowherd. 3-point from the left wing. Ill-advised shot by Benson and Georgetown, Kentucky, and they go right into the stands here. Bodies go flying. That's down about 15 feet from where we are. And nice sportsmanship. The Georgetown was the first one over there to help this gentleman up. As you can see, as Georgetown went after it, went right into the crowd. Gentleman hit the floor. It didn't look like he hit his head. Looks like he's all right. He's got a smile on his face. And that is good to know. Right here, you're into the action. You can maybe draw a charge here. 3-pointer up. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound. Stick back up and good. Getting it done, Brandon Trotter. He's got a bucket. 34-29. 5:05 to play. Basketball is Baldwin. Gives it to Coffey. Back to Trotter. A little give and go. Shot won't go. Missed the bunny. And Torrin Jones rips down the rebound. And the outlet. Into the corner with it is Trotter. Backing it out now is Ellison. Nick Jeffries is checked into the lineup for William Penn. On the drive, collision, and we'll have a foul call.
Foul on the Tigers, 22. Raymond Baldwin. His first
Foul go against Baldwin, his first. Team foul 7, but this is a 2-shot opportunity. First one's up and good by Haywood. He's got 3. Troy Stewart comes back in the lineup. Second free throw right through there. 4 points by Haywood, and it's a 36-29. Biggest lead of the game by William Penn at 7. Jeffries picks up, Burns at the top of the key. Going to work, crossover, shot no good. Maybe some contact, nothing called. Jeffrey gets the rebound. 4 minutes to play in the opening half. Ellison will slow it down at the top of the key. William Penn by 7. Champions of the Heart of America Athletic Conference, known around here as the Hack. Ball loose on the deck, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on number 24, Edson Avila. His first, team foul number 8, will send William Penn back to the line to shoot free throws. As a team, the Statesmen are 70% from the line compared to just 65% for Georgetown. So Torrin Jones with 12 points, tries to make it 13 and does. Torrin Jones played ball at Fresno State. His transfer from the D1 school from Chandler, Arizona. Second free throw, and this one's in and out. Rebounded by Avila. 8-point lead by William Penn. Pass inside to Coffey. Coffey goes to work, kicks around the perimeter. Back in the baseline to Avila. To Coffey, cuts the basket, score, and he's fouled. Nice move by Chris Coffey on good interior passing by the Tigers. Let's take another look at how they moved the ball around the perimeter. There's a drive by Avila and found a cutting Coffey. Coffey attacked the paint, got fouled. Actually got fouled by 2 different players. Free throw up and good. Coffey's got 5. Foul was on. We'll check that foul. Looks like it was on Brandon Trotter. His first, team foul number 5 on William Penn. Back up, baseline. Kind of a wing jump shot, rather, up and good by Haywood. He's got 6, 39-32, 2:55 to play. Back to the basket is Avila, and they're going to get a foul on Torrin Jones. His first, team foul number 6. It'll stay on the deck and stay underneath the basket. Inside to Coffey. Ball fake, goes on the deck, gets into the paint, puts it up, he's going to draw a foul. Foul's going to be registered to Brandon Trotter, his second, team foul number 7. But it'll be a 2-shot opportunity for Coffey. Coffee just a 58% free throw shooter. Again, this team only shoots 65%, but Coffee puts it up and in. Coffee's got 6. Fleming replaces Trotter in the lineup for William Penn. Free throw up. This one off the back of the iron. Saved, and Georgetown, Kentucky get another chance. Stewart with the basketball. Stewart goes to work. Draws some contact. Backs it up at the top of the key. Coffee to the basket. Loses control. Ball loose on the deck and saved by Jeffries. On the push, here comes Ellison. Tough man-to-man defense, and they're going to get Avila for his second foul. What a battle inside on Avila and Torrin Jones. Those two gentlemen are getting to know each other. It's the old Hoosiers movie. I want to know what kind of gum, if he's chewing gum, what it is. And that's how they're getting after it inside. That's the 9th foul on Georgetown. Free throw up, good. Torrin Jones with 14. A 73% free throw shooter. Second opportunity right through there. Jones is feeling it. He's got 15. Inside off the hands of Coffee, and they last officials say that Coffee touched it last. Only 3 losses were 3 conference losses for William Penn as they went 30-3, 23-3 in the conference. Top of the key, wide open 3 off the side of the lip. Rebounded by Coffee. Into Stewart's hand, 41-33 at the minute 45. To play Stewart, crossover to the basket. Kicks it back out front. The Conway is back in the lineup. Coffee. To Conway in the corner. Looking to give it up. Gives it up in the corner. Coffee goes to work. Back out, the 3-ball by Burns, busted. Darian Burns has got 8. It's a 5-point lead, 41-36. Ellison's got the basketball, kicks it over to Knowles, or the Statesman. Jones, turnaround shot, hits the lip of the rim and rebounded by Conway. On the push is Stewart. To Conway, open 3-ball, in and out. Halfway down, it wouldn't stay. Knowles has the rebound. Kicks it back to Ellison, and on the push. Haywood's 3 won't go, and Conway rips down the board for the Tigers. Under 35 seconds to play now. 25 on the shot clock. Back to the basket, Coffee. Coffee goes to work and just ran over the defender. Lowered that left shoulder, and they're going to ring it up on Chris Coffee. His second 10-team foul, but it's a player control foul. Non-shooting foul, and now William Penn will have that opportunity to get the last shot. Let's take another look at that. There's the feed in, and you see him just lower that shoulder right there. I checked that. No, that's the 3-point shot. My bad. That good ball movement hit Darian Burns, who busts the 3, and he's got 8. So now William Penn looks like they're going to go for the last shot. Leading 41-36 in an entertaining and competitive first half. They build a Mount Rushmore to teams in the NAIA. This Georgetown program would be on it. 36 appearances, and Torrin Jones delivers. He's got 17 at the buzzer. Count it. Torrin Jones again makes a statement. He's got 17, and we are at halftime. It's William Penn. That's William Penn. As you can see the brackets we put up there for you. Pass inside to Jones. Turnaround jump shot, money. Torrin Jones with 19. Had 17 at the half. Starts off right where he ended. Jones, 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and 5 for 6 from the line. Stewart tries to answer. His shot's way off the mark, and last touch by Chris Coffey. (45-36), biggest lead of the contest by either team is at 9. Drive to the basket, wraparound won't go, and rebounded by Troy Stewart. Stewart to the basket, no look pass inside, stolen by Torrin Jones. 3-on-1, alley-oop, a little high, but getting a hand on it, but stepping out of bounds was Charles Knowles. Blown opportunity for William Penn on a 3-on-1 on the miscue by Stewart on the other end. Results in no points. Out front with it is Darian Burns. It's Poindexter, Coffey, Burns, Stewart, and Baldwin. Jones, Ellison, Smith, Knowles, and Trotter, the starting 5 in the second half. Jump hook inside and a nice move by Quan Poindexter. He got 2 early fouls and missed much of the first half. Played just 7 minutes. Shot up and good. Just that quick. Knowles answers. He's got 5. On the drive, and goaltending by Jones on the shot by Darian Burns. Burns was trying to hit it, but just going to try to get it up off the glass and maybe get an offensive rebound by one of his teammates. But Jones bailed him out and swatted it away and got an offensive goaltending. 47-40. Georgetown just staying within striking distance and staying part of the conversation. Move inside. That's going to be rejected by Stewart. That starts transition to Burns. Burns splits 2 defenders, and then they're going to get a reach-in foul from behind on Kevin Smith, his 3rd. First team foul. He's set up underneath the Georgetown basket. There's the rejection by Stewart, which started transition. On the rejection by Coffey. Man, I think Coffey and Stewart maybe both got a hand on that. Troy Stewart, the all-conference standout with 13 points in the first half. Going to work is Coffey, up and good. Drop step, good move against Jones, and Coffey's got 8. 47-42, a little mini run here. Cut a 9 to a 5-point lead. High screen by Jones, setting up a pick and roll, wide open, couldn't find him, then they do find him. Drop step off the glass, and that's just money. Georgetown fell asleep, didn't know where 0 was, and they got burned. Here's Coffey to the basket, up and good. In transition on a wing break, found him, and Coffey puts it up and in. He's into double digits. He's got 10. 49-44, 17 and 15 to play. Either team called a timeout in the first half. Both teams have 6 timeouts remaining in this game. It could be a long second half. Jones for 3, rattles it out. Fight for the board. Knowles gets it. Kicks it into the corner. 3 ball on the way. Hits the back of the rim. Tip try no good. Rebounded by Coffey out to Burns. Here come the Tigers from Georgetown, Kentucky. Burns drives to the middle. Splits his defender. Left-handed shot won't go. Coffey got a hand on it but couldn't judge the rebound. He might have had a tip try there. Could have got in. Inside to Jones. That's money. Up and good. Too tough for the 6'9" Torrin Jones. He's got 23. Jones averaged 19.8 on the season. Burns his shot, yes, and draws the foul on Jones. His second, team foul number 2, and Burns has got a dozen. Here's the drive, got the contact, was able to finish with body control, put it up and in. 51-46, a chance to make it a 4-point game. Jarvis Haywood will check in, replacing Kevin Smith. Free throw, Burns hits it. It was 43-36 at halftime. Georgetown has sliced 3 off that lead. The basketball is Ellison. Pull up 3, top of the key, hits the back of the iron. Great block out by Avila. Sealed his man off. Not only blocked him out, but walked him out of the paint. Stewart for 3. He leaves it a little bit short, but Coffey gets the O board. Goes to work. Kicks it back outside to Burns. Burns on a dribble drive. Looking for an angle. Throws up a teardrop. Puts it up and in. Darian Burns having a big second half. He's got 15, and Shazam, we've got a 2-point lead. Rebounded by Jones inside. Puts it up, and counted, and he's fouled by Burns. Torrin Jones, the difference maker right now. Right now, the best player on the court is wearing a white uniform with the number 0 on it. He's got 25. Up the shot line, Money, 26. About a 24-minute game. After the timeout, Georgetown has the basketball. That was the first timeout of this game. Burns has it. Free throw line. Back out. Coffey goes to the basket, up and scores it. Burst of speed and a fine spin move in the right lower block. And Coffey delivers. He's got 12. Ball is deflected into the hands of Poindexter. Up the court to Stewart right in front of us. He's guarded there by Haywood. Stewart to the lane, to the paint. Can't get it to go. Follow-up shot. Good. And count the foul. Chris Coffey. 14. Look at Stewart's penetration to the basket. But Coffey followed it, put it up and in, and he's fouled by Brandon Trotter, his 3rd. Team foul number 3. It's a 1-point game with a chance to tie here for Coffey and company. Burns will check out. Checking in is L.J. Cowherd. Coffey's free throw misses. That's where Georgetown struggles from. Just 65%. That cost him a tie. 14-40. Jones, top of the key 3, hits the side of the rim. Body's flying for the rebound, but Stewart pulls it down. Motions for a high screen. Gets it. Stewart, ball fake, and then goes up and draws the foul on Torrin Jones. That's his 3rd. Troy Stewart, as you can see, if we got it in replay, was coming down the court. Rewards Stewart with 3 free throws. Georgetown trails by 1. 3 shots. Stewart's free throw up and rattles it in. Stewart quiet for a while. He had 13 at halftime, giving 14 now. Now he can give his club the lead with 14:27 to play and rattles it home. He's got 15. A lot of Georgetown fans across the way from us as well. Both fan bases here very well represented. And Stewart nails all 3. Georgetown by a bucket. 56-54. The winner gets Langston, Oklahoma. 2 o'clock on Saturday. I'll have that game for you. Ball nearly stripped. Into the hands of Fleming. Goes to work. Shot won't go. Torrin Jones gets the rebound and forces it up and scores. Torrin Jones with 28. He's going to get the foul on Avila, his 3rd. Team foul number 2 on Georgetown in the second half. Tied at 56. Haywood has 6. That's the only other player anywhere close to double figures. Torrin Jones has 29. Directing traffic out front with it is Cowherd. Into Trotter. Ball is going to be nearly stolen, but ran down by Georgetown. Ball, three-point shot. Stewart hits the deck. Jones collects the rebound. 1 point game with 13:35 to play. Ton of time. Into the paint. Count it. What a move by Jarvis Haywood. He's got 10 or 8. Back to a 3-point lead for William Penn. Both these teams, the winner of this game, could go far into this tournament, which ends Tuesday night, the championship. Two quality programs. Going to work is Cowherd. Shot inside, and once again, Jones rips down another rebound. That is his 10th to go along with 29 points. He's got a double-double working. With the ball is Ellison. Feeds it into Jones. Gets the ball rejected. Comes back. Shoots it up and in anyway. Torrin Jones has got 31 points. 14 here in the second half in the first 7.5 minutes. He's got 14 out of his team's 18 points in the second half. Ellison got away with maybe a kick there. Nothing called. Pull up, jump shot, bullseye. Quan Poindexter, he's got 6 at 61-58. Going to work, nearly get it stolen, double team. Gets it across. Into the corner. There's the drive out front, top of the key three, rattles in and out. Jones gets another rebound, then saves it into the hands of Avila. Down the court, tip try, no good. Still loose on the deck, and recovered. Here comes Jones. Jones has it. Give and go, and they're going to get an offensive foul. Coffey stood there, knew it was coming, got ran over, but draws the player control foul on Deshaun Benson. Let's eyeball this. That took some guts to stand there and take that whooping. But that's what it takes to get to the next level. No doubt about it. 61-58, 11:35 to play in the second. Georgetown trails by 3. Kick ball will stay with Georgetown. Inbound to Avila. And then the ball gets stripped. On the steal is Ellison. Jones is gone from the sideline for a brief rest. And another offensive foul. This one called against Jarvis Haywood. His first. Team foul number 5. Make it team foul number 6. Take another eyeball on this. On the replay. Still stays at 61-58. The ball is Cowherd. Goes to work inside the paint. Little fade away. Gets it to curl in there. Nice play by L.J. Cowherd. He's got 4. We got a 1-point lead. Layup won't go. Tip try no good. Still loose on the deck. 3 ball on the way by Ellison. Drained it. Those are one that will just kill you. Had the chance for the defensive board. Couldn't hang on to it. Then Ellison drained to 3. Went from a 1-point to a 4-point deficit. Spin move inside. Ball loose on the deck. Picking it up, still loose. And stepping out of bounds with it was William Penn. Kevin Smith will check in for John Henry's team. Coming out of the lineup is Deshaun Benson. Pass is going to be stolen. Then pocket picked and a nice hustle play by Cowherd. Cowherd gets it back. Around the perimeter. Stewart for three. Way off the mark. Rebounded by Hayward. 64-69 and 45 to play here in the second half. Haywood's got it out front to the basket, to the goal. He's going to get fouled by Quam Poindexter. His first, fourth team foul, but it's a two-shot shooting foul. In the second half. To the free throw line, Haywood makes them both. He'll be in double figures. Makes the first one. He's got 9. The lead's back to 5 at 65-60. Second opportunity, and this one's off the mark. Nearly stolen, then it is stolen. And then a reach-in foul on Charles Knowles. Knowles is upset with himself because that'll put Georgetown at the 1-1. A great steal, if we can see that again. Great steal on the outlet pass. Missed the bunny, got his own rebound, missed it, and then fouled the defensive rebounder. And that happens to be DeTwan Rogers, and he puts it up and in for his 4th point of the game. 65-61 with 9:34 to play. Free throw up. Rogers hits them both. 2 big free throws, 65-62. Still haven't seen Torrin Jones, who's just getting a little break, and just as I say that, he's off the bench. Feet inside and a great look. Great look by Kevin Smith. Getting the bucket was Fleming. He's got 4 points. It's 67-62. Stretch drive here at 9 minutes to play on the button. Cowherd over to Troy Stewart. He's been quiet for a while. 13 in the first half, 16 for the game. Going to work. Shot up, good. Quan Poindexter, he's got 8. 67-64. Chris Briggs, the 7th-year head coach, is on his feet, cheering his team on. On the drive, ball is deflected. It's saved. And they'll restart the offense. Will the Statesman. Ellison out front, top of the key, picked up by Poindexter. 3-ball, buried it. Catch and shoot, and Charles Knowles has 8. Big shot there, makes it a 6-point lead. Trying to answer and not being able to hit the shot is Poindexter. One and done, and rebounded by Kevin Smith. No look pass inside, blocked from behind, and a good defensive play. 2-on-2. To the bucket, to the rim, off the glass, no good. Fight for the boards, into the hands of Smith. That starts transition the other way, behind the back pass, and then a great defensive block by Stewart. John Henry can't believe it. Drive to the basket, rejected on the other end. Back and forth we go. SWAT City here. 3-ball, deep corner, hits the side of the backboard, and Poindexter has it. 2-on-1 to Stewart. Wrap around, layup, up, good. Great transition, timeout. Called by Poindexter. 30-second timeout. What a frantic style of play. Block on one end, block on the other. With it out front is Kevin Smith, and then throws it into the scorer's bench. Turnover. There hasn't been many of them from William Penn. That's just 10. And a frantic style of play. That's not bad. There's the drive. We'll try to show that to you. That was a frantic style of defense. Stewart's got it, top of the key, and he's going to get bumped and fouled by Lionel Ellison. Team foul number 8, and it'll send Stewart to the free throw line. Stewart's free throw money. He's got 19. Second free throw up. Perfect. Stewart with 20. We've got a 2-point game again. 70-68. Two heavyweights. And about the 13th round here, just pounding on each other. Three ball from deep front court, no good, and rebounded by Burns. Out to Stewart, back to Burns, top of the key. Trey gives the Tigers the lead. Burns brings Jones away from the basket. That step through, air ball. Not a good shot. Let's take a look at that series of plays, and we had the couple of blocks here. Foul was on Avila, his 4th. Team foul number 4. There's the block there. Just a nice defensive play. And here comes Stewart. Up and under and gets the layup. And then Poindexter called the timeout. 70-68 with the basketball is Smith. High-low. Jones, unstoppable from there. 33 points. Had 24 in the opener against Loyola in a 100-78 win. 72-68, 5:45 to play. Second half action. Coffey gives it off to Burns at the top of the key. Burns mentions for Stewart to come out at the top of the key. Gets a high screen. Stewart, NBA 3. It clangs off the rim, and ripping down the board was Jones. That's Jones' 11th rebound of the game to go along with 33 points. The ball is Smith. High-low again. Going to Jones. Layup up and good. Just too much. Torrin Jones is just too good. And he's got 35. That'll go against Coffey. 3rd foul. 5th team foul. One shot for Torrin Jones. 35-18 in the second half. 17 in the first half. Jones has played 27-plus minutes. Free throw up, good. Jones with 36, and it's back to a 7-point lead. Whenever Georgetown creeps close, gets within a deuce, becomes the Torrin Jones show. Burns out front with it, into the corner. Driving baseline, contact, no, they're going to call an offensive foul on Quan Poindexter, and I think that was the right foul. Poindexter cleared his way down that baseline with the left-handed block. We'll eyeball it here. No doubt about it. Good call by the officiating crew. To the basket, ball fake, jump shot up and good. Haywood with 11. Look for Chris Briggs maybe to call a timeout here. Well, they'll let them play on. Ball in the hands of Cowherd. Going to work. Wrap around wouldn't go, but hitting the deck hard was Darian Burns.
Fouls on the station, 23.
Cordario Fleming picks up his first, 19 fouls, so Georgetown can cut into this 9-point lead with the clock standing still at 4:22, and clanged it off the back of the iron.
And for the Tigers, 24, Edson Avila.
Avila will check back in, replacing Troy Stewart. So Stewart will take a break. All-conference player will go to the bench, take a blow for the stretch drive. Second free throw up and good. Wasn't pretty, but it'll go down for Burns. He's got 16. 77-69. Georgetown needs stops. No doubt about it. No hurry here by Haywood. And then a bumping foul out front by Chris Coffey. His fourth. Team foul number 6. Check that. Team foul number 7. So it'll send Haywood to the line, and the William Penn fans have driven down from Oskaloosa, Iowa, are loving it. Free throw up and good by Haywood. He's got 12. Second opportunity up the shot line. He leaves it short, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Big play. Could be a backbreaker. And timeout on the court. Georgetown fell asleep blocking out and got burned. Georgetown. Georgetown made it to the finals a season ago and lost in the last 4 seconds of the game, 100-99 to Mid-America Christian. The basketball is Burns. Coffey back to Burns. Trying to get Troy Stewart free. He has it. Pull-up jump shot. Buried it. Stewart up and in. 22, 80, 71, 3:35. Clock running here in the second half. So Georgetown to get back into this and maybe have a chance to win it. It starts on this end, on the defensive end, to the basket, and then a traveling violation. To Haywood's trying to sell it that he was bumped. Now that was 1st and 10 traveling. That was an 8-yard gain. No bump there, just a walk. Now Georgetown can try to creep closer at the 3:19 mark. To Stewart. Stewart top of the key. Goes inside. No look pass. Up and in. Great feed inside to Avila. He's got his fourth, and it's a 4-0 run. 3:05 to play. 80-73. Georgetown not going away without a fight. With the ball is Ellison. Picked up by Stewart. Avila's got the job to try to slow down Torrin Jones. 9-8 on the shot clock. Running one-hander. Leaves it short and rebounded. Ball is loose on the deck and picked up there on the turnover by Haywood. That one hurts with 2:35 to play. Georgetown has 7 fouls. So it's 1-and-1 time, but not double bonus time. 14 in the shot clock. 2:25 on the game clock. Low dribble is Haywood. Goes to work in the middle. Jump shot inside. Won't go, and rebounded by Avila. Gives it to Stewart. Georgetown needs to make every possession count. 2 and 10 to play. Stewart to the basket, to the rim. Can't get it to go. And then Jones just knocks it up in the air and rebounded by Fleming. So close by Troy Stewart, and a great move on the left sideline. Just wouldn't get it to go. Minute 52 to play. 80-73, William Penn. Trying to advance to play Langston in the quarterfinals, and they're going to have a foul, and I think this one's going the other way. If it is, it's against Torrin Jones. That's his 4th foul. 10 team fouls. It's an 11 boards and has played 31-plus minutes. Let's look at that again. Next time we get a dead ball, we can look at it. Here comes Darian Burns, the junior out front. Big possession here for Georgetown. They need to score. Inside. Jump hook. Up good by Poindexter. He's into double figures with 10. It's 80-75 with a minute 26 to play. Georgetown needs stops. Smith with it. Picked up by Burns out in the perimeter about 10 feet from where I'm sitting. Skip pass across the way to Ellison. Looking for a high screen for Fleming. Nothing materializes. So Ellison will keep it in his hands. 8 on the shot clock. To the basket, to the goal. Air ball. Burns has it. Burns up the court to Stewart. Look for Stewart to go one-on-one possibly. Picked up there by Ellison. Then gets his pocket picked. Ellison coast to coast. Scores it. Defensive play maybe of the game by Lionel Ellison. 4-point swing. 82-75. Burns. Up and under, puts it up and in. An immediate timeout by Chris Briggs as Burns has 18. What a defensive play. Look at this steal. That could have been a backbreaker. 20-second timeout. And are excellent free throw shooters. They'll guard the ball as they'll put in Conway to look for him to foul. Into the hands of Haywood. Back to Ellison across the timeline. Clock running. Need to foul. And they're going to call an intentional foul on Troy Stewart. Stewart must have got away, and I wasn't eyeballing that. It was about 15 feet to my left here. We're watching ball. But Stewart must have just pushed his defender. That's Stewart's first to the line. 2 shots in the ball, free throw up and good. 5 points for Fleming. 83-77. This will put it on a crooked number if he can hit this. Free throw up, yes. And the basketball. Let's take a look at this and see if we can see what Stewart did. Chris Briggs is begging for a foul. Are going to call that an intentional foul. So with 31.8 seconds left, William Penn is a half a minute away from getting to the quarterfinals. Layup up inside, that's going to do it. Kevin Smith with 6, 86-77. 3 ball, way off the mark, air ball, back out front to Stewart. Stewart drives to the paint, up and under. Tip try up and good by Raymond Baldwin. Then a foul in backcourt with 14.4 seconds left, but that's going to do it. William Penn is going to advance to play Langston, Oklahoma in the quarterfinals. That game will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and I'll have a chance to do that on NAIA. Looking forward to that. Free throw up and good. 7 for Smith. And Torrin Jones gets a round of applause from his teammates and the fan base here. 36 points. 11 boards. Missed the second free throw. Stewart needs to hurry. Top of the key. Forces up a 3. Line drive shot won't go, and that's going to end it. So William Penn of the Heart of America Athletic Conference is going to win it. That's the final. William Penn, 87. Georgetown, 79. Torrin Jones, the player of the game with 36 and 11 rebounds.